Welcome to another episode of Movie Torture, where we watch bad movies so you don't have to. As always, we have our fearless leader, the GOAT of podcasting, Brad, the first lady of Movie Torture, who brings it every time, Hannah, and the one liner Troy. You may only hear him once, but he knows how to bring it, Troy, and myself, the godfather of podcasting, Jacob, and the infamous, the ever famous, everybody wants to know, Mr. MTD. And join us as we all get ready to watch. I got the whole world in my hand. We are watching Rocket Man from 1997. Hello, everybody.
First off, Jacob, it's nice to have MTD back. What did you say? What did you say yesterday to me when This is the listeners. This is the earliest we've ever recorded an episode. It is 8 a.m. Central Time for us right now. It's so early, but. You said, what did you say about MTD at 9 a.m. his time yesterday? It was hilarious.
I said, are we going to have MTD tomorrow? Because that is during his nap time.
It's second nap.
Second nap.
He's
in the bed now. He's potting from the bed. That's what he's doing.
Honestly, that would be me.
Always happy to have MTD.
From the bed. I would be from the bed.
Oh my God.
MTD, we appreciate you greatly. We're so glad you're back.
He said that's mean. Oh, Hannah, good to have you.
It is good to be back. It feels like it's been a long time.
What was the last one you recorded?
Hot to Trot.
It was
Hot to Trot. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one where Don the horse got more action than one-liner Troy ever gets with girls.
Oh,
don't need to rub it in.
It is so early to be so mean.
Troy's gonna be like, "Can we always record at 8 a.m., please?
Can we get me a horse?"
What if we were actually an episode behind every time? So we did Hot to Trot then, but we actually talk about Hot to Trot now. So people, they're like, we title every episode wrong, but we talk about the movie before. Oh, that would be so funny.
That'd be so confusing.
Yeah, Hannah. Well, I thought about you. We have Ashley of the show. Ashley of Movie Torture is watching Scream 4.
Ugh.
And MTD says Troy's cam is terrible. I think MTD, that's the way it looks, but once it's downloaded, it will be crystal clear.
No, that's just his face.
Yeah, that's just his face.
Thank you.
Wow.
Gosh, Jacob. Troy, what's been up in your one-liner world?
Oh, I'm just waiting for Hannah to call me.
Oh.
Well, I've been very busy lately, you see.
Dad
told me you were flying down to Greenville.
I wish.
There's no wish. You do it or you don't.
Oh.
There is no try.
You should just do it, Troy, and then risk getting arrested. That's what I would do. So you spend a couple nights in the Greenville lockup. Hey, you at least shot your shot with Hannah.
Hey, my roommate works there. She'll take good care of you.
Oh, wait, what's her name? Is it what? You got a roommate?
Yeah, I have a roommate. It's too expensive out here to be living alone.
Oh, Hannah, is that your bedroom behind you?
I was waiting for it. Come on now.
I was closing my door this morning, my closet door. I was like, Brad's going to say something about this.
It still looks like your bedroom behind you.
I'm going to throw you off one of these times and take the meeting.
Here we go for the next, on the next Movie Torture, one-liner Troy in his restraining order.
Restraining order Troy. He can't appear on any episodes with Hannah.
Yeah.
I'm
He's relegated to
group chat. Can't be in the same group chat anymore.
He's relegated to Brad and Jacob only. No girls on the show. Oh, I like restraining order, Troy. That's pretty funny. Didn't see you at church yesterday, Troy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I slept in.
You slept in. I thought you got up at 5 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
Well, I like to take morning naps then.
Well, we missed you.
You can go at 10:30. What? How do you oversleep 10:30?
That is true. And you missed the great Sunday. We had the women's national volleyball team stop by and attend church. You missed out.
Oh, darn.
Should have been there, right, Jacob? He missed out. We got photos and everything.
Yeah, what he's not telling you, it was the team from 1954.
Yes. Yes. The 1954. I don't know. Troy would probably date that at this point. Jacob, what movie are we doing today?
We had the privilege, the honor to watch Rocket Man, which is confusing because there's another movie called Rocket Man, but this one is done by Disney. Actually, they're both done by Disney, but this one's from 1997.
Yeah.
Why does Disney, or is Disney ashamed of this movie? Is there a reason why Disney has not put this on Disney Plus with all the other crap they have on Disney Plus?
That is a great question.
Put it on Disney Plus because of the joke that he cracked when he said, "Have fun," and he said, "Ha, fun is my Chinese neighbor's middle name."
That was hilarious.
But Disney has a lot of vulgarity on the Plus, so I don't understand why they can't drop this.
Vulgarity's fine, but if anything that's remotely,
Yes.
racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then he starts trying to sing "I Got the Whole World in My Hands" in many different languages, which he's just making up on the fly.
But the people loved it.
They did.
They were united across the globe.
MTD, what did this movie make and what was its budget? Oh, man.
I just want to start this off by the dryer scene because this brought back childhood memories.
I was going to ask if you guys had ever been put in a dryer because one of my brothers definitely has.
We would do that and ride around in the dryer. It was because you learned how to keep the door open and you could just push the button and hold it. So that way the door was open. So you felt a little bit safer. And then it was like a little amusement ride. You just go around. Yeah.
Was the door open?
Yeah, because there's a button. Back in the day, there was a button you could just push on the door that would keep
That's
it.
right. That just unlocked the memory I didn't know I had.
And then you could just ride around the dryer. We never pretend like we were going to the moon.
Fully into it.
Yeah.
That's why I turned out the way I am.
That makes
Too
sense.
much time in the dryer.
That explains a lot.
So this movie, here he goes. Troy has a crush on Hannah. We missed the chat there. Yeah. Okay.
You're so behind.
Budget 16 mil, gross 15 mil. So
Dang.
lost a little bit less than $1 million.
The real question is how many times did MTD have to kick Brad out of the dryer as a kid? I feel like Brad was a dryer rider.
No.
Of his own free will. No one even put him there. He just hopped in.
He just did it on his own. I love the dryer.
He didn't have any friends, so.
Or MTD or Brad was like begging to go to an amusement park, and MTD is like, "We ain't doing that. Go in the dryer, son." And then he got to ride around the dryer.
It was his isolation tank.
Oh my gosh, my deprivation. Okay, before we start, is it time, Troy? Do you have your pad out with your scorecard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got it. It's time, before we get into this movie, to play Ratings Roulette. The way Ratings Roulette works is I have 10 movies here. Random movies picked by the chat GPT with the synopsis. And we're each going to guess the IMDb. Hannah, you cannot look this up. You
I won't
cannot.
look it up. I'll do that.
MTD, you cannot look this up. And each one of us are going to pick what we think the IMDb rating is on the movie. Closest to it wins. If you're over by 1/10 of a point, you are out. That's the way ratings roulette works. So you stick that bad movie gun up to your face and you pull that trigger.
We're doing 10 movies?
It won't take long, Hannah. I promise.
It goes quick.
It goes quick.
So Hannah's
Yeah.
playing?
Hannah's in today. But she's not in on the overall game because she's not on enough to. She could never beat us because she would just come on once, twice a month and not beat us.
So do
Okay.
I have to keep track of her score or no?
No, well you can.
Okay.
Yes, for today's purposes, she can win today.
If I win today,
Hannah.
you'll have to send me coffee money.
There you
Oh,
go.
she wants some money.
Ooh. What's your Venmo?
Hannah dash Myers dash 27. That's HANN.
She only accepts donations
Okay.
of $50 plus.
MTD says Hannah needs to be a regular. Yes, she does. Okay, here we go. First movie, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Walter Mitty, a timid magazine photo editor, escapes his mundane life through vivid daydreams. When a crucial negative goes missing, he embarks on a global adventure more extraordinary than anything he ever imagined. Hannah, you're the guest. What do
Wait,
you go?
what year was this movie made?
2013.
Oh.
Ben Stiller's in it.
Oh boy. It goes up to 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do 4.6.
4.6. Okay. I'm going to say 5.9.
Oh, I was going to come in at a 5.4.
Okay. 4.65954. MTD, go ahead and type your score. He says 6.2. Okay.
I'm gonna do 8.
Oh, do all of y'all see the chat? Do all of y'all see the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's type our score in the chat. That way it's easy to remember.
Jacob, you typing?
I am now.
How do you type in the chat?
You click on chat.
Troy's like, we have a chat.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
going on?
Hannah said what now?
I think I said. Did I say 4.6?
Wait.
Yeah.
I said 5.9, not 5.4 like what Jacob did. Okay. The real score of Walter Mitty is, drum roll, 7.3.
Oh, gross.
MTD gets the first point. Oh my
Man.
gosh.
Dang.
The movie doesn't even sound good.
No.
No, it sounds like a
Okay.
pile of dookie.
Here's one.
It does.
This one's from 2013. Movie 43. A sketch comedy film with A-list actors and truly bizarre and offensive vignettes.
Yes,
Critics
that's a good
and
one.
audiences alike were left wondering how it got made. Troy
I'm
obviously likes that one.
I'm going
was a good
Tell us
movie,
some of
too.
the actors that were in it.
I'm going 4.9.
I'm going 3.2.
Troy's
I'm
probably
going-
going 10. Masterpiece.
No.
I'm doing 4.3.
We're only going to do 5 movies. We'll do 5.
Okay.
Because we got to get back to this movie. Okay. And the winner is. None of us think this is a good movie.
Well, Troy likes it.
Well, he
It's
didn't
funny.
score it that way.
Sure, he did.
I'm doing IMBD. You don't want my score.
4.4. So,
Hey!
Oh,
First lady
Who
gets the
gets
point. Oh,
she does.
dang.
Look at that.
Dang, I
Okay.
was close.
The Happening is the next one from 2008.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan's thriller about plants killing people features wooden performances and unintentionally funny dialogue. What? No? Oh my gosh, this has Mark Wahlberg in it. It's got my little Wahlburgers.
So Brad's giving it a 10.
I'm going to give it a 5.7.
I'm gonna go 6.3.
No, that's literally what I was gonna. Okay. Can I do? Dang it!
Don't you prices right me? Don't you dare do it.
Huh?
I said, don't you prices right me?
I'm upset.
MTD
I'm so
went
upset. I
6.7.
couldn't put it
Wow.
first. I'm gonna do 6.4.
Oh, you're the worst.
Don't mind. You're the worst.
What was the name of this movie again? Happening.
Oh, I'm stressed. If you get
Come on,
this breakup,
6.3,
I'm gonna be
6.3.
so upset.
5.0.
Oh.
Give me that point, baby. Okay, two
Wait,
more.
what did you guess, Brad?
Wait,
I
you
guessed
got
it.
5.7.
You did 5.7. You don't get no
Oh, I
point.
did. Oh wait, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out.
No one got a
I
point
know
that way.
point.
Nobody gets a point. Give me that point. I want that point anyway. Okay, here we go.
I got. Whatever.
Yeah, Troy.
Here we go. Hunt for the Wilder People, 2016. A rebellious foster child and his grumpy guardian become the targets of manhunt after fleeing into the New Zealand bush. The heartwarming and quirky adventure blends comedy with emotional depth. Never even heard of this movie.
That sounds awful.
I'm going to go 7.1.
I'm going 2.5.
I'm going 5.3.
Okay, MTD went 5. I'm the only one that went 7-1. Wait, Troy, did you go?
It sounds terrible.
Yeah, I just did.
Try to 5.6.
What's it? The Hunt for the Wilder People? Oh my gosh.
Give me
Hunt.
those points. Come on.
Oh, we're close. 5.3, 5.4, 5.6.
I have a big gap, so as long as it's under 5.3, I win. $1, Bob.
It's streaming on Plex, Pluto, and Tubi.
Okay, that already tells you it's bad.
Oh!
What is it?
Read it and weep, boys.
Is it a high one? I can't see.
7.8.
There ain't
Give
no
me that
Outta here.
point. Give me that
That's
point.
here.
wild.
This
Give
game's
me that point. Last one. Predestination from 2014.
This
A
is
time-
like what a Final Destination.
Yeah.
A time-traveling agent embarks on his final mission to stop a mysterious bomber, but the layers of identity and casualty twist into a profound exploration of destiny and self. A mind-bending sci-fi thriller.
Oh, that sounds just dumb.
I'm going to go 6.0. 6.0.
6.4.
I put mine in.
I'm going $1, Bob.
$1.
$1.
Wow.
$1. That's such a cheesy way to go, man.
Oh, MTD came at 3.1, so he blocked
Yeah,
my
he
move.
might give you a run for your money. Good job, MTD.
Predestination stars Ethan Hawke and Sarah Snook.
Who
Okay.
is that?
It's on
Ethan
Pluto
Hawke.
right now for free.
That's not good. For free.
What do we? Hannah said 6.4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give the first lady a point. It's
Yeah.
7.4.
Oh.
Jacob,
Oh.
you and MTD were like way off.
I got Brad. I did 7.3.
He did
Oh,
do
you did?
7.3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then give Troy the point. 7.3.
Wasn't that for that other movie?
No, the other one was 5.6.
And that concludes our ratings roulette game.
I am falling way behind.
Yeah, you gotta get some wins, man. You gotta stop doing this 1.0. There's no, unless it's Snow White, you're not gonna get that low ever.
I think
Well,
we need to listen to how
if you guys
that
go
movie
too
is.
high and I do 1, it's a win. That's the $1 game.
But you gotta listen to how ChatGPT describes it, because it sounds like when it's not a good one, it talks about like it throws
Yeah.
something in there.
That's true.
It does. Yeah, you gotta play smart, Jacob. You gotta play smart.
That's not my game.
Okay, back to this movie. So this movie is basically about a genius moron who gets put on a space shuttle and sent to Mars, and then takes credit for everything, and then comes home with the chick. Boom. That's the
I mean, to be fair, he kind of was responsible for everything.
He was.
Yeah.
Harlan Williams. I find him funny, especially in Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
That's his shining moment when he goes.
When he's the cop. Sipping on Grandpa's cough syrup, are you?
He's only good in Dumb and Dumber. What other movie have you ever seen him? Yeah, MTD says that was great. It was great. But what other thing have we seen him in where he was really good?
Nothing really.
I can't.
That
recall.
is his big moment.
And that was only like 3 minutes on screen, right? Like,
Yeah. It was just one clip in a movie.
I don't even know
this
these
is-
other movies that he's done besides Meet the Robinsons.
I think this movie kind of displays that because, again, like my biggest thing, like I had such high hopes for this movie, and I was really, and there was a bunch of funny parts in it, but it was like if you took it as a clip show and put those funny parts in a clip show, it would be great.
Yeah.
this movie needed a laugh track.
Yeah.
That would have made it way more stupid.
I mean, because it was like
That
the
would've
simple
been
things that were
fitting.
funny.
Hmm?
Like when the guy's trying to argue with him, like, "Oh, your calculations are wrong." The thing is, he goes, "No, you're not calculating and then he's like, he goes, "All right, I'll show you the right ways to be done." And then he gets it to land perfectly, and then the other guy's like mad, and he's like, "No, let me do it," and then ends up taking himself out, which caused a lot of damage, being hit in the head by a plastic
Right?
spaceship thing.
What
He
were
was in a
his injuries?
in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he got beat up,
He
but
had
I
a
will.
fractured skull.
Wow.
I mean, that's true.
I will say Jessica Lundy's second appearance on Movie Torture. Her first was in one of my all-time favorites, The Stupid. She played Joan Stupid,
Yes.
and now she is like a year later. This was a year later. She's an astronaut, so she
Man,
goes
just
from
got stuck in movies like this.
she went from being stupid to an astronaut in like a year on screen, which is pretty cool.
But everyone
like
else
this.
around her was still stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's your take on the other guy on the one that doesn't like Harlan Williams?
Oh, the
Yeah.
serious guy.
Yeah, he's super serious. He's a bad guy in most movies.
What was his name? Was he the
Was
Captain?
he Bill? No. What was his name? I'm in
I mean,
stupid.
Fred did have the best anti-theft device for his car. I mean, he literally took the tire off his car.
I was thinking about that. Wild Bill. He was Bill.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work every day. Me and Jacob, we pull up to the Cashwise here in Minnesota, and I'm like, "Hey, before we walk in, I got to take my tire off my car." Jacob be like, "We just got to run in and grab a loaf of bread, Brad. Nobody's taking your car." I'm like, "No. I'm walking in with this wheel. It's happening." Is that a power move when you're walking in with a spare with a tire, or is it a loser move?
I mean,
That's a
it
loser
would,
move.
it would
That's a
guarantee
loser
your car's never being stolen.
Yeah.
But it also, like, you're that scared about your car getting stolen, just get a new one. To me, it's screaming broke.
That's true.
But his car was terrible. It was terrible.
Was.
And no one would want that car anyways, yes.
No, and how about the damage this car inflicts on cars beside him when he's opening the doors? Like,
He is wailing on those. He's like,
those people are the worst that don't care. They park super close to you, and then they try to get out when you know they're hitting your door. And they're bad, but I saw this 2 weeks ago. We went to my son's band concert, and I parked across the street at our church, and the parking lot was packed. And we're walking up, and like the front row, there's a car double parked. Like,
can't stand
in the
when
middle of
people
the
do that.
line. I said, Kristen, look at this douche. Like, he does not care. Like, those cars are ripe for a keying.
No, what you do to those cars, especially if you're like in a supermarket area, you have a pocket full of zip ties on you, and you go grab a shopping cart and you zip tie them to their door handles, the shopping cart to their car, and then it makes it impossible for them to leave or move.
That is a good move. Problem with that is there's so many cameras everywhere, Jacob. I feel like you and I would get busted zip tying Troy's car.
Nah,
to
I'm like,
buggies.
I may be like 6'2", 400 pounds, but I'm like a ninja. That camera ain't catching me.
Okay. I don't like the double park. MTD, are you a double parker or are you anti-double parks?
No, he's a smart driver.
He would never be a double parker.
No.
What about the back end people? I'm a back end guy,
So annoying.
and my wife gets annoyed at me. She's like, "Why do you want to back in, Brad? Why are you backing in? Just pull in." I'm like, "It's easier to pull out if you're back in now. You do the back before."
It doesn't matter. Either way, you're backing up at some point. So it really does not make any difference. But
I'm with Brad on this. You may need a clean getaway, and it's either just get
we're
quickly.
doing this. We need a clean getaway.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking
never-
tight. Okay, hold on. Tight parking lot. Everyone out there is like trying to get in their car after the game. You backed in. Now you don't have to watch behind your back. People walking behind your car. You can just see them in front of you, and you can blow the horn and move out, just like that.
So you can fully see them when you hit them instead of
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah, you can look them in the eyes if you crash into their car. No.
Yeah.
We're talking about parking, right?
Hmm?
We're talking about parking, right?
Yeah. Do you back
Yeah.
in or do you
Okay.
pull in?
I back in. Said I
Thank
pull
you.
Your
out.
bicycle, Troy.
It's easier to back in. That's what MTD goes. It's easier to back in. It
I
is
don't
easier to.
have a problem with it unless you are holding up everybody else just to do your stupid backing into the parking lot. Someone did that downtown Greenville the other day. We're going down like the narrow streets and they're trying to back into a parallel spot, holding up traffic. I was so mad. I was like,
Okay, but is that an issue of the car trying to back in and do the right thing, or an issue of patience because we're all in too much of a hurry to get places?
we got places to be, and you shouldn't be blocking everyone.
Hannah,
It's
First Lady, I'm pretty sure you have to back into parallel park. You can't go
Shut
forward
up.
in. It's harder to go in
Here.
front and back. You have to back into parallel park, Hannah.
Find a different spot though. If there's a whole line of traffic behind you, go somewhere
I
else.
will say this.
But that's
I'm
a
with
spot.
Hannah on this. Parallel parkers are the worst. Go move somewhere else.
Yes.
No one knows how to parallel park. They never do it correctly, and they take way too long. There's a difference between backing into a spot, which you can do in one move, to a parallel parker who's going to mess it up 15 times while everybody's still waiting. So
And we
I'm
got
with Hannah
people
on that one.
stuck in the intersection because they're just taking up space.
Yeah.
So has MTD now? Has he been promoted from bike patrol to now he's parallel park patrol? I don't let anybody parallel. No more parallel parking. I got you over here. Don't try to back your car up. I'm going to give you a ticket.
The PPP, the parallel park police.
He's the PPP.
PPP.
He's the PP. The
Watch out for
parallel
them. The PP's coming. Watch out.
I'm coming. I'm the PP. I gotcha. Don't make this
I hope
PP get angry.
I hope the PP doesn't come because I really got to go.
I got to create a movie poster now with MTD as the PP.
That could be bad.
Oh, I love it. MTV says he has too many jobs now. He won't be able to take a nap.
No, that's the problem. He's always on the nap and he misses everybody parking. He comes into the station. MTD, you're missing tickets, MTD. I'm gotta take my nap off. I'm 120 years old. I gotta take a nap.
I haven't seen PP in a week. Where is he?
He's not 120. He's really young. Yeah, I just like that he's out there protecting Hannah. He's writing tickets to people parallel parking.
As he should.
Although I will say, if we had our administration, the movie torture administration, and I was running for office, I'm banning parallel parking spots
Executive order.
around America. We are going to make them pull-ins like this. No
Yeah.
more parallel parking, unless you live in a small town like ours where people never even where there's always a spot available.
Yeah.
Because in Hutchinson, there's always a spot available downtown.
That's so nice. What a lovely
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, or we
It
just
is.
walk. We just walk.
Come visit.
Sure.
We can walk to downtown from our house. Did you show your 73-year-old pic? I should. I found this app, Hannah, and I aged you in a few pictures, but I didn't save them because I just wanted to see it.
You have to send them.
I'll have to put them in the chat, but I have me as a 73-year-old man, and MTD wants me to show
I feel like
them.
I've seen this before. I feel like we did this when we were.
Maybe, but I did this recently, like Saturday.
Aw.
That looks
You
good.
could be Santa Claus.
I could be. Yeah, I could be Santa.
The guy sitting in his lawn chair on the side of the.
MTD says that is me. Nah, that's not you, MTD. You look younger than that. That guy looks old and disheveled.
That picture looks like someone who's sitting on the curb downtown yelling at people parallel parking.
Stop your parallel parking. I'm gonna create one of Hannah while we're talking right now. Keep talking about this movie, Jacob.
So we get to the movie. I love the part where he runs into the Apollo 13 guy, but yet he doesn't know how to conversate with him. He keeps blaming him for the Apollo 13 mess up. He's like, "You're the guy that ruined everything." Like no tact whatsoever. He's just.
I just love how many jokes they made about him. Like, oh, did you have another accident?
Yeah, they just keep ripping on this dude, and then he meets the girl who he's in love with. He's just like, oh, and then the main director is like, oh, this is your roommate, and he's just flabbergasted. He's like, this is amazing. This is my roommate,
It would be
and he's
an
like,
honor
not the girl,
to sleep
him.
with you.
And he turns around and it's just it's an honor to sleep with you. And then he turns around and the monkey's his roommate, and then he starts trying to make monkey sounds, and then they fight, which is amazing.
I would like a monkey as a roommate. I feel like we would get a lot done. Me and the monkey.
They have a special moment. There's
I
a
can see that.
thunderstorm, and he comforts the monkey, sings him a song, helps him go to sleep.
That was
Yeah.
sweet.
As his window's busted and it's raining on him.
Oh, is
Like
that
this-
why? This,
Yeah, because
why is he wet? I
he
could
kicked
not.
his shoe off. He kicked his shoe off, busted the window, and so now he's sleeping, but the rain is coming in and
How did I
raining
miss
on
that?
him.
That's so funny.
And then he had to do a bunch of skills tests, which were hilarious. Like that
So
part
funny. Oh, yeah.
was when he's trying to do the breath test, or
Yeah.
he's doing the spin machine, and he's like, "Oh, good. I shouldn't have had that. I shouldn't have that liver."
Oh my gosh.
His face is like he's like faster.
He was thriving in isolation when he had to do that part.
Oh, yes.
Part was the absolute best. That dude was going crazy. Hello.
Nah, delete that. Delete that.
That's the first lady.
That. And it gave me the Karen haircut.
The Karen haircut.
And
The
I looked
Karen
at
is the
this
best.
a week on the beach with zero sunscreen.
The Karen is the best. We love the Karen. But yeah, so he has the monkey, and now while Bill does not want this guy on the space shuttle, and he's not deserving, really. I would be mad. He's kind of like Katy Perry with the space.
No. You can't-
Yeah.
He did the programming. Like he is much more deserving than Katy Perry. Katy Perry
Well,
has
yeah.
a jack squat.
It's not his
True.
fault that he's even in the running. It was the other guy who was so arrogant, thinking he was right and he was wrong,
Yeah.
that got him injured in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I get that, but he's still a moron. He's like a moron genius, which is hard to believe in this movie that this guy could write a program and be this stupid.
Could you
We
survive
have
24?
movies like this though, where it's like they're low key smart about something, but other than that,
Yes.
they're just stupid.
They
Could
don't
you
make movies like this anymore, really, because
No.
they don't want to be offensive to
No.
stupid people.
Yeah.
Could you survive 24 hours in an isolation chamber with him?
Oh my
With
gosh.
him? Well, that wouldn't be in isolation, but
Well, that's the thing. They're supposed to be in isolation chamber, but they can hear each other.
yeah.
So that
I mean,
kind
I
of
would
defeats.
probably go to sleep. I'm exhausted. 24 hours by myself with nothing to do. That sounds kind of
I don't
nice.
think you could sleep with him screaming like that, and you could hear it though.
Yeah.
Eventually, I would get so tired. I mean,
John,
this
Jake,
boy, the boy on the other
Jake,
side was acting like he was seeing ghosts. I was like, why is he so messed up mentally just from hearing noises?
I think the whole shtick of him was like he was not the best astronaut to begin with, but they were rooting for him just so
Yeah.
that Fred didn't have to go. But he was failing
He
miserably.
failed miserably at everything.
Oh, and then
Okay.
the scene where he flies off, like he's doing the like loop thing, and it
Yeah.
flies off, and he ends up running into the guy in the wheelchair again, and he gets in the room, and he's like, "So I ran into Frank. He's okay."
Hannah, could you survive in a deprivation chamber for 24 hours with one-liner Troy? Just you and one-liner Troy.
Not if he's sitting there talking.
He's not a big talker. He's one-liner Troy.
That's fine. I can take a nap. 6
That would
hours
be my
later,
team.
I'll wake up. and say
MTD
one
says
thing.
Troy could. Hannah, could you survive in a deprivation tank for 3 weeks? No, 8 months, like he's going to do in this movie with just you and Troy. 8 months.
No, I couldn't do that with most people. There are very few people in this world that I could be around for even 24 hours without me just getting agitated and like, get away from me.
Yeah,
I feel like Jacob and I would just talk movies for like 8 straight.
we would. Troy would be in that isolation chamber with his socks off doing sock puppies. Like, "Hi, Hannah, do you want to come hang out with me?" "No, I don't want to hang out with
I
you."
might strangle him with the top.
Oh,
And then I thought about, this is what. So the guy that got injured and was in the wheelchair, his name was Gary, and I'm like, man, we don't even have to be like, who's Gary in this movie? Because Gary's already casted in the movie.
For the second time.
In a
Second
wheelchair.
time.
Producer Gary is
Well,
in a wheelchair. Now, who would one-liner Troy be in this movie? I'm going the monkey.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because you do be taking naps, and that's what the monkey was doing at the end. He thought he died. He just
Okay, let's get to what I think is the best part of this movie. I like the part when the monkey takes his spot in the sleep chamber. And
Hilarious. He's
Why
like, well,
could he
fine, I'll
not
just take your chamber.
could he not have pulled that monkey out and been like,
That's
okay,
what I was thinking.
You would think so.
you're not getting my spot, monkey. But then he goes to sleep and he's like, oh, 8 months of morning breath. And then he's like, it's been like 13 minutes.
Yeah.
And that whole scene, that whole montage was just amazing because he's just going absolutely crazy. He starts like whacking on the commander's like sleep pod the way he's like, wake up, wake up.
Could he not open those? Could he not open the sleep pod?
I don't think. I think
No,
they have it planned like it's on a timer.
Yeah, I would say maybe they couldn't until the 8 months was up.
Funnier gag. This would have been a funnier gag if they could open, but the two astronauts are never going to wake up until it's 8 months. So he has them around like with strings, playing with them like this, and like eating dinner with them, and it's like, oh, and he like draws on his face, and then they wake up after 8 months, and it's like, what's on my face? That would have been a funnier gag. I
Sounds like
think.
a horror movie though. Just having corpses like
That's true. That is a whole different movie.
And let's be real, he's kissing the astronaut at this point, right?
Yeah, it's a whole different movie.
probably.
If Troy has any women,
He's like,
now it's become like a Bill Cosby kind of movie, right? Like they're drugged. And he's just
oh boy. He's like, Ulysses is the tale's oldest time. And Ulysses is taking a sleep pod.
he pretends to go to his sleep pod and watches them go to sleep, and he's like,
Oh man.
Rocket Man. That's his nickname in prison.
Oh, gross.
Rocket Man. Here comes the Rocket Man. You know what he did to those astronauts.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
He's got lipstick on. I want to see this movie.
I don't.
I do not.
Zero out of 10.
The director's cut of Rocket Man.
No, thank you.
0% of me wants
Disney's
it.
Rocket Man.
Oh,
Can we talk about when they were going up to space and he sneezed inside his helmet?
oh.
Oh gosh.
Gagged. It was really hard for me to recover from that scene. It was so
They full on snotted that thing up. It was nasty. The best scene in this movie, though, the absolute best scene in this movie, is when the commander must hook up his hose to Fred because he's got a leak in his tank. And Fred just rips one and it starts blowing up. And he's like, no. The hose is like blowing up. And he's just like, oh, I can taste it.
And he's trying to stop it too, which is funny. He's like trying to pinch it.
And then the best part, he's like, it was someone else. It wasn't me. He's like, we're 435 million miles away from anybody. Who else could it be? He's like, maybe it was, what's her name?
It was Julie.
It was Julie. He goes, you're going to play this on Julie? And he's like, okay, it was me. And then he farts again. He goes, but that one was Julie.
That was good. Like, it's had some pretty good one-liners at times.
It
Yeah.
did. Another one-liner when the guy who caused the accident on the other spaceship, he was trying to tell them something that he had a hunch, and they said, your hunches are worth about as much as dental floss at a Willie Nelson concert.
Yeah.
Okay, when did the Apollo 13 accident happen? Because they were like, it's been like 15 years. Has it? 82?
That was in the 70s.
I know. What year did Apollo 13 happen, MTD? And like they were like, and this is a second appearance from Beau Bridges, by the way. We've had in the last few months. He was also in Sidekicks,
Yep.
which way better movie than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's wasted in this movie. Do you think his brother Jeff Bridges is like, oh, Beau does those really sorry movies?
He passes them off to them. They're actually trying to go after him, but he's like, no, go talk to my brother. And his brother's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll take
Beau will play it. What do we got here? What year was Apollo 13? Like
70.
when 1970? Well, they made it like it's 15 years apart. Like this was 85.
it. Yeah.
It was 27 years after the fact, and this guy still. Hold on, this guy still looks that young, and he's just lollygagging
Sure.
around NASA. Also, this movie's a time capsule because NASA doesn't do anything anymore, right?
They
Like,
do
what does
not.
NASA do?
Nothing. Now
NASA
SpaceX.
is Elon Musk, right?
Yeah. SpaceX.
Basically.
I mean,
Okay, wait, hold up. So I just looked up when this movie was supposed to be, what it was supposed to be depicting. It said it's set during the early days of the U.S. space program, specifically the Mercury 7 era, which spanned from 1959 to 1963, which is before the Apollo.
Oh, that
this
even
movie,
existed.
no, this movie was not in the 60s. There's no way because they had computers and all this technology. There's no way. This movie's definitely in the 90s.
Yeah, it was like 80-ish. They were trying. Yeah, they're just goofed
I'm
up on
just
their time
saying
frame.
what the Google said.
Google is wrong.
Okay.
Google is wrong. Brad is right.
I do love in their movie their phrases that they used. Like I had to write them down because I'm like, oh, I could use these. Where like every time they're frustrated, someone like sweet pickled pineapples. I'm like, what? Where do you come up with this stuff? And then the other one was like sweet Alaskan asparagus tips.
Oh, that was funny. And they wouldn't know who Willie Nelson was in 59. He wouldn't have had concerts at that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have had to wait till he started really smoking pot. Then that was in the like 70s and 80s. But still, it was. I mean, I like seeing the Bill guy show up, Beau Bridges, or Bud. He was Bud out.
Yeah.
Oh, and MTD does show up in this movie because I can't remember the exact scene, but I wrote this down because it was hilarious. where Fred is in a space. He must be in a spacesuit and has to do something. He's like, I have to go tinkle.
He's like, wait, don't
Wait,
watch
I
that.
gotta go tinkle.
That is funny. There's so much in this movie that what does Julie see in him, by the way? Like, she's falling for him. Amazing. Troy, here's the thing, man.
It's like me and Hannah.
If she is falling for him, that means you have a shot with anybody, because this guy is a genius, but he's a loser and he's dumb. You're not a loser and you're not dumb. So, hey, you've got that going for you.
This is reality, and that's Hollywood.
It's true. It's true, Jacob.
I think what they're trying to play at is she is secretly a nerd at heart, because he mentions like that he picked. They have this whole scene where he found a star in the sky and he claimed it as his star, and she's like, "I did the same thing," and then that's when they're like, "Oh, we're lovers now."
Well, she's definitely a nerd. I mean, look at what her job is.
It's true. I mean, she's trying to speak chimp.
Wouldn't a red flag be when they visited him in his office and he has a cutout picture of her beside him?
Well, she doesn't see that. Only they do.
But the rest of the crew sees it. They should be like, yeah, this guy's like a monster. He's gonna do things to us when we're sleeping.
Troy, let's see all the pictures in your house right now. What do you have on your walls?
Probably pictures of me and Troy.
Full of pictures.
But yeah, if this movie was made today,
Mhm.
the main character, what's his name in this movie? I can't even remember.
Fred?
Fred would
yeah.
be a they, them. And that would be a joke in the movie where he's like one of these social justice people and they don't know if he's a guy or a girl. It's Pat, but in present day. And he's very angry. He's an angry person. That's what he's like, oh, I just farted. Yes, I farted. I did that. That's mine. Like, he's always angry. And Julie likes Fred. But Julie doesn't know if Fred identifies as a woman or a man. I think that's where we would go today if Disney was making this movie.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah,
the
Disney
joke
could
would
do
be
a proper remake of this movie. It would just
Oh,
be
they could.
amazing.
yeah, it would be. And then at the very end, I mean, Elton John, do you think he's happy that his song Rocket Man cranks out at the end of this movie?
Well, so apparently this is considered a musical fantasy, and it's supposed to like the songs that he sings. I was thinking through this movie, I was like, this guy sings a lot, but all of those songs were supposed to represent big moments in Elton John's life.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What if Hannah watched the Elton John Rocket Man?
That would be hilarious.
Didn't watch this.
Like, what do you mean we went to space? I didn't see any space travel in this movie.
You talking about when Elton put his spacesuit on and played the
I've
keys?
seen the other one, and that's a good movie.
I've never seen it. I have no desire to watch MTD.
Really?
There's no way he would watch Rocket Man. There's not any way in the world MTD's watching Rocket Man.
Why? It's a good story. Doesn't mean you have to like Elton John.
No way.
No way.
Troy, have you seen Rocket Man? The
I have
other
not.
Rocket Man. I have not. Jacob, you seen it?
Oh, my
I have
Rocket
not.
Man.
Hannah,
I
you're
liked
the only.
Queen. The movie Queen was really good. Or Bohemian
Yeah, like
Rhapsody is what they
movie.
call it.
I love movies like that. Rocket Man, the Queen,
Walk the Line.
The streets of Babylon.
the one the Elvis Presley movie. I loved all those. They were so good. I like hearing
Oh,
the
Presley
story.
was good.
Yeah, I'm just not a music guy. I'm not a musical guy. I love music. I love listening to music, but I'm not a musical guy. I don't like musical
Well,
movies.
they're not like musicals. Like,
Well, I was gonna watch the Elvis movie, but Blumhouse said it's really long and it's kind of like ugh. And I'm an Elvis fan,
So good.
so I
watched
never
it
really
3 times in a week. It was
3 times. Hannah, were you
Yeah.
dreaming of being Priscilla or what? Oh,
What?
Was you dreaming of being Priscilla or what?
no.
Troy,
was
dress
a
as
good
Elvis. That's your move.
Perfect.
I none but a hound dog.
I'm all shook up.
I'm all shook up. Would you like a jelly donut? Would you like a jelly donut?
I remember.
Peanut butter banana sandwich. Why don't you come on to Heartbreak Hotel?
Now, am I in prison
Since
in this?
my
or-
baby left me, I find a new place to dwell.
I need,
I've been,
Oh,
I
I've
need
been
a
sitting
whole
around waiting
album
for
of this.
waiting for a phone call. What are you gonna call me? I'm waiting for my phone to go ring ring.
When it goes ring ring, just call me
Wait for that
King.
phone to go ring ring.
I'm gonna shoot some TVs out today. Heartbreak Hotel. Oh.
Let me get that phone ring ring. I'm nothing but a hound dog.
Priscilla, come here, Priscilla. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Priscilla. I'm gonna go down to the jungle room, Priscilla. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get your.
Sure, let's hear. Let's hear you try it. This is your chance.
Wait, what do I do?
He doesn't even know who Elvis is, probably.
I know who Elvis
Grab it.
is.
Priscilla, bring me the gun. I gotta shoot some TVs.
You gotta do an Elvis impression.
I can't.
Oh, well.
You
Come on.
got to.
Never
This is-
worked,
You just gotta give it a try.
sorry.
Give it a ring ring.
This is the
That's
key
a
to
deal
the
breaker.
First Lady's heart.
Oh, I can dye my hair black.
That's so sad.
He's like, oh. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out.
Do you even know any Elvis Presley songs?
Oh yeah.
Oh, MTD says it perfectly. Troy,
You didn't do it.
blew it. Troy, I must say,
You had
Troy, you
one
did something.
chance.
Oh.
man.
Now Troy's really gonna be
You-
singing the Heartbreak
You could
Hotel.
have been
Troy.
flying down to Greenville.
You could have had the
Oh,
first
no.
lady, Troy. But you,
I had the chance to press hand.
you blew it.
And I blew it on the pod. All I had to do was make an impression, and I blew it. Now I'm lonely. I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely, can't you tell? I'm polishing off my gun. I'm wondering if I should crank the clock. I'm sitting in the garage at night and wanting to blow my brains out because I blew
Oh my
it.
gosh. I was going to
Jeez.
say, this is just
All
such a
I
lovely
wanted
experience for my
Was
Memorial
a
Day
hand a
morning.
phone call.
Yeah. Hannah, can I get your number, Hannah? Let me have your number. It's in the group chat. Okay, but I really just want you to give me your number.
Let me get that number so I can get that ringy dingy.
Oh, Troy, do you have something to say now? I'm listening.
Oh, which number is this hers? I don't want to text the wrong person.
Man, if you can't figure that out,
Yeah.
He's texting Gary.
You know that was me. Gary, unbeknownst to Gary, he goes, sure.
He starts sending Gary voice texts of him trying to impersonate Elvis.
Gary's like, I keep getting these weird texts from somebody pretending to be Elvis. And Troy's always like, at the end, he goes, TCB, baby. TCB. Take care of business, baby. Take care of business.
Oh man.
MCD's quiet on here, man. TCB. You need to work on your Elvis, and then you'll get the first lady's attention.
yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh,
What else?
man.
Okay, so basically, the guy Bill wants to prop the flag. Fred falls down and is the first one to touch Mars, which was pretty funny.
It was funny.
And then he pulls his underwear out. How do you get your underwear off that easily? I want to know, because I can't do that move where you're just like sliding them out. I don't understand that.
Number one, you don't. You're dead. He opens up his spacesuit. You're a goner.
Yeah, he pulls the flag out and posts it on the stick as his underwear.
Everybody's saluting it.
A very salute my shorts thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
But the president wasn't very happy about that.
No, he called immediately.
But before that, he drops Bud's coin in the toilet, so he's digging around and it comes out all blue. And the
Oh, yeah.
president's like, "Why does he look like a Smurf?"
Yeah. Yeah. Half his body. He looks like he's going to be an Avatar.
He does. His new role.
Yeah. His Avatar. Oh my gosh. So basically, the world, they go to Mars, they get off before the storm hits,
Barely. Yeah,
and then
okay.
him and Joan Stupid live happily ever after, I suppose.
Basically,
Yeah.
That's
He
the movie.
made her a cool dress for their little dance scene.
out of the space blankets. Yeah.
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 That was
If I-
that was a vibe.
Okay, but if you're Bill, you got to fly back however long it takes and just watch these two lovebirds like kiss.
He's
on
all
each other.
for it now. They're like best friends now.
Oh my
He's like
god!
Yeah, they're cool.
spotlighting
He was using the spotlight, but they also went back to sleep for 8 months. So
Well, he didn't,
Well, he did.
right?
because the monkey stole his capsule.
Homeboy Fred missed it again because monkey took his pod. But
Ulysses.
Oh, I would have
Ulysses took
shot
it.
Ulysses in the head. Drag his
like, I
dead
don't even
body.
know how he survived that long with the amount of food that they had.
Yeah,
That's
I was
true,
wondering
'cause
how
he
the
had no
food,
food left.
and he wasted all the food.
Yeah, and he used
did.
most of it for painting. So
Yeah, he ate the monkey.
Yeah, the monkey's got to go. Or Bill. Julie and Fred kill Bill and eat him on the way home.
Oh,
No, they eat the monkey because then when those two wake up, they're like, "Where's Ulysses?" And Fred's got like fur hanging out of his mouth.
Oh my gosh, that would have
I
been
don't know. I haven't seen it.
our old friend Tanya Haddix would not appreciate that joke at
She
all.
would not, but it's funny.
Oh, that's a funny joke. Have y'all seen the Elvis cartoon on Netflix where he has a monkey as a sidekick?
no.
No,
Why have you seen that?
It just came out a
because
couple
there's
years
a
ago.
monkey in it. Brad's like, "Monkey, I'm in."
Wild.
It's from the Elvis estate. It's a cartoon about where he's an undercover agent and he solves crimes.
Okay.
Elvis, what's it called? Elvis undercover. Nah, Agent Elvis. It's called Agent Elvis,
Huh.
and
I have not.
it's got all his music in it, but he's a cartoon,
Interesting.
and he has
Weird.
a pet monkey. Megan, you got any good review or bad reviews for this movie?
I got a few. One says, "Am I the only one who thought this film was a figment of my imagination?
That is
Why did I watch this so many times when I was little? Generally ashamed to log this one. People were not happy with this movie. I think it's going to be a long, long time, as in never, before I watch this movie again." And then the rest are super duper long. So that's what I got.
The rest are super duper long. Okay. I'm looking here at reviews. Hold on. It's just, I gotta get to the Rocket Man reviews. Hold on. It keeps giving me the Elton John, and I don't want the Elton John.
Want me to share some fun facts while you're looking?
Yeah.
Okay, so a fun fact. Oh, where did it go? Adam Sandler was considered for the role of Fred.
Oh, interesting.
Good thing he dodged that
Yeah.
bullet.
Yeah, which would have been wild. When he's singing, he's got the whole world in his hands, and he starts fake singing in French. What he actually ended up saying was, it translated to, "I am the butterfly on the table." Random that it even meant anything. And then the president in this, like they always show really tight shot, like headshots of the president. They built a whole massive Oval Office set, and you never get to see it because it's always just on his face.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
They spent $20,000 on the set just
Right.
to see his.
I have a few 5 stars from Amazon. This is from Captain Randall from
yesterday.
May 22nd, 2025. Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Oh,
Close.
get a laugh.
Fred Randall, my hero, one of the best Disney movies, a very funny and clean movie that kids and adults will love. This one is from Don W. May 15th, 2025. One of Harlan's best movies. I don't know what other movies. I would say Dumb and Dumber is his best. May 3rd, 2025. Gumby writes slapstick comedy. They'll keep you in stitches. Ladies, make sure to use the restroom before watching this movie so there'll be no accidents while you laugh hysterically. Bring a box of Kleenex to wipe the tears from laughing so hard. Don't ever forget, it was Julie. That was, and then this guy.
I don't like that person.
This person, Robert J., wrote on December 5th, 2024. This is a funny spoof of Apollo 13. This super funny spoof. If you're into slapstick, the movie is for you. If you're not, I'd avoid this movie. And then the last one, Mike H. wrote in February of this year. Love this movie as a youngster. Rewatched it for nostalgia. Holds up surprisingly well. I'll disagree with that. For a bunch of farts and pratfalls. 5 stars for being great when I was a kid. 5 stars for making me giggle as an adult.
Interesting.
One liner. Movie torture, movie gold.
I'm gonna go torture.
Yeah. First lady. Oh my gosh. I know where she's going with this. Movie torture, movie
What
gold.
do you think?
Look at
I'm
that
going to
smile.
say you're going to go movie gold for this.
No, I'm not. I would say it's a silver.
Oh, more than a bronze?
More than a bronze, because it's not bad. I didn't hate my life watching it, and they had some really good one-liners. But I also wouldn't watch it again necessarily. But like, it was fine. It was good.
Jacob, movie torture, movie gold.
I'm going to be honest. I was really disappointed because I wanted it to be gold because the way this movie started off, it was on that track. But after the whole movie, for me, comes in at a bronze. Like Hannah said, I wasn't feeling tortured by watching it. I wasn't regretting watching it. It had a lot of funny stuff in it, but I'm not jumping at the bit to ever watch it again. So I give it a bronze.
Okay, so when you sent this movie to me and I looked on IMDb, the headlining review from a user was, "This is hands down the funniest movie ever made."
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, it's got big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
And I'm going to this
Yeah.
movie going, is this going to be better than Dumb and Dumber? It can't be, right? There's no way. And there was no way. This is definitely movie torture. I never want to watch this movie again. I think it's so stupid.
You didn't like it?
No, I hated this
It's
movie. It
worth
was
a
the
one
longest hour and a half. Is this on the Scream level of bad? No. If I had to pick a movie to rewatch again that I've seen on movie torture, I probably would choose this one, I suppose. But this movie is not nearly as good as The Stupids. And
No, Stupid's is
Yeah, Stupids is better.
you don't care
Stupid's
about
like
these
platinum.
people. Yeah, Stupids is like top 3 all-time best movies I've ever watched on this show. This movie sucks. I would never watch it again.
Would you
Harlan-
watch this or Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear any day.
Oh yeah.
For one, the quality of this recording was not great. I felt like it was kind of blurry. Oh, Troy, did you rent the movie even though I sent it to you?
No, I watched it.
Okay, good. Because the copy we watched was kind of blurry. It was like, ugh.
Oh,
At
probably
times.
because it was a bootlegged Google Drive doc.
Yeah, probably. You can't really buy this movie. Well, it's not on any streaming service, probably because it's racist.
How did you
But-
get it?
I got it off my site that I download movies from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same.
I like it because on Google you can do at a 1.5 speed or a 2 times speed. So this movie was
For
only
sure.
an hour for me.
Oh, I should do 2.5 speed. Oh my gosh, Max would have loved that. He watched it with me. Yeah, MTD says Stupids is gold. It is gold.
Absolutely.
It's movie platinum. If any, is
Yeah.
platinum better than gold?
Yes.
It's movie platinum. It's in the platinum list. We should rank. We should like top 3 best movies we've ever seen on here. Stupids would be platinum. Hannah would
Yes,
probably say
easily.
Cocaine Bear.
I love Cocaine Bear. That was a good one.
She'd probably
That's a
say
great
Book
movie.
Club.
The Stupids was good. I liked Book Club. I loved Violent Night. I've said that before.
Violent Night was good.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Champions was good on here too. That's the movie with Woody Harrelson and the special needs basketball team. That was pretty good. That should not have been on our show. Roger snuck that one in.
Santa Jaws. It's got to be up there.
Santa Jaws is up there. It's really good if you like campiness. Santa Jaws.
I liked Big Wedding. I know y'all didn't like that one, but I
didn't like that. Death Becomes Her was good. That was really.
I hated that movie.
I love Death Becomes Her, and The Heavenly Kid was good. Just One of the Guys was good.
Oh, Just One of the Guys was great. Yeah,
That was Jacob's first ever episode, right?
it was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was on that one.
It was.
Yeah, that's the one. Just One of the Guys should be rated R, but it was PG-13 back in the 80s.
Valley Girl was good. That you weren't on that episode.
I
Brad,
wasn't
but
on that
was good.
episode. That's a.
I think I
Life
was the only one that
Stinks
liked it.
Is also really high up there for me.
What did you say, Hannah?
Life Stinks.
Yeah. Oh, Life Stinks is definitely
Oh,
platinum.
Life Stinks. Yes.
That's
a
Stupids and Life Stinks are both platinums. I don't think I'm giving any other movie a platinum.
I'm the richest man in the world. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Don't argue with that guy.
We need to do another Mel Brooks movie. We do.
Life Stinks. Fantastic.
It is. Well, make sure if you're listening to follow us on Instagram, Movie Torture, at Movie Torture Pod. You can go on our, what'd you say, one-liner?
Snapchat, Bumble, Tinder.
No, we're not on those, no. Follow Troy on Snapchat and Bumble and Tinder. Make sure you subscribe to the pod. Leave us a review. And also, if you want to leave us a voicemail and request a movie, go on the hopecastnetwork.com. Click on that microphone icon to your right, and you can record us a voicemail that we will play on here, and we will listen. We will watch the movie you request. Other than that, for One-Liner Troy, for First Lady, it's always good having you. For Jacob, my name is Brad. We'll see you next week on Movie Torture.